Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm going to bring some stuff about maces to your attention. A lot of people aren't thinking about is when they're jumping into maces, mace training, just because, well, see it, it's all over, everywhere. Well, swing this, right here, kettlebells, is based on all things swingable. Okay, so when we first started, it was kettlebells, maces, ropes, Bulgarian bags, etc. We've had maces for a very, very long time. I just don't get into doing it a whole lot because I prefer kettlebell training for a lot of reasons. But we still do maces, and here is something I'm going to bring to your attention. So over here, we have two different maces. This is a mace, I believe, from Onnit. We had a long time ago. It's probably 20 pounds or so. Here is an adjustable mace from Adex Adjustable Maces, and what I'm going to tell you is this is the one you're going to get. This is the one you're going to want to get, because I wouldn't recommend getting a 20-pound mace if you've never done stuff with maces first. So therefore, you're probably going to get a 10-pound. Using a 10-pound mace, you're going to get used to it really, really fast. Especially if you're strong or even coordinated. The biggest thing about mace is it's not just your strength, it's your coordination, okay? So that's what's good, it helps build coordination. But when you're first getting into it, same as kettlebells. Now, usually kettlebells is in front of you. Using kettlebells is in the plane in front of your body. You can watch this stuff. So, now here's the thing about maces. Now, people don't think about it, but when we're up top, now, I'm gonna lower this down nice and slow. I'm going to show you a pendulum first. Now, as you lower it and we drop from above, notice the position that my shoulders and elbow are in. All right, did you see that? So now my triceps, all right, now as I go to drop this, I'm going to drop it down, bring it over, okay? So there's a 360 behind the back. All right, so notice, let me drop it down nice and slow and show that pendulum again. See this right here? Notice that long head of my tricep that's the farthest stretch that you're going to find it in, okay? When that weight is dropped down, as you're not going to control it slowly, you drop it down, and that's when that tricep right there, okay, is in the longest stretched state. Now, notice a lot of people don't realize why their elbows or why the tricep tendon is starting to bother them. With kettlebells, you can snatch. You might think it's the same thing, but it's not. You drop that kettlebell down, you catch it, and depending on how you swing, it's going to be a lot of bicep and tricep when you catch it. You can kind of balance it out. Now, with a mace, as you drop it down, notice right here, I drop it, it falls down, and then I'm catching it in that very, very flexed elbow position when the tricep is stretched as far as it's going to be. Now, if you have any of them that are not very, very good, that's going to put a lot of strain on that tricep tendon. It goes right down in there. Think about it. You're doing kettlebell snatches too, you're doing bench presses, someone's doing 100 push-ups every day. All of a sudden you realize, why do my elbow kill back here? Well, be careful, because it could be that mace that you're dropping down by doing A, too heavy a weight too soon, B, bad form, C, horrible mobility, and you probably shouldn't be doing a mace right away anyway. So what you could do is you can start with clubs, okay? Here's another one, probably from Onnit, and I can't remember, the things are all worn so long ago. And here's another Adex adjustable mace, okay? Great thing about these is you literally can, now these things are machined incredibly well. They are so sturdy. Just take this out, and adjustable, you know what that means. They come in, I believe, 5-pound, 2.5-pound increments, okay? See that right there? They just click in, there's pins, they're magnetic pins, they stay on. Here we go. You just drop that down there, and it's super, super nice machining for these. Spin this guy on there, and it stays tight. I'm telling you, really, really tight. So there you go, 8X Club. So we can do the same things. All right, so if you want to, it's like a kettlebell halo. You can actually go a little slower with these because even if it's the same weight, it's not going to feel as heavy because the weight's not so far away from you. So you take your time and you can do similar exercises. You could possibly even get into doing one arm exercises, all right? So you might want to start with clubs or the smaller, the Persian meals, but whatever. Biggest thing is we want to take care of the tricep, especially the tricep tendon down there. Once you develop tendonitis, it's really hard to get it to go away unless you are really, really lowering your training, okay? So take this into consideration that before you jump right into Mace training, that you really want to focus on understanding how to do it correctly, all right? Okay? Before you kill your triceps, all right? Because, once again, there it is. There it is. And you're going to drop it, boom, right there. You're going to feel that pull.